It looks like it probably is getting ready to snow. Good morning, Gloria. Good morning to you. Oh my goodness, good morning to you. How is it? Is it cold there? Good morning, Angie. How are you doing? You guys are the best. No, for real, you guys are the best. I got dishes I gotta put up, but I'm not putting them up right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work out because, you know, I've noticed. Hey, Lisa Taylor, good morning to you guys. Good morning. Good morning. I love to see you guys come up in here and rock it with me. Yes, it's very cold. It snowed on Monday. Wow. Okay. Okay. It's let me look outside. I haven't even looked outside. Hold on. Oh my God. You guys, it snowed last night. It snowed last night. I didn't even know it. Oh no. I gotta go to work. Oh, my husband's gonna have to take me to work. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, you guys. Wow. I was wondering it was looking pretty darn cold. I mean, it's really cold in the house and I'm freezing, but I didn't look outside. I was helping another person on their chat. They had to go drop off the kids and their wife. And it's a young man. I think he got like 3 or 4 kids or something. Anyway, I don't know if he's married to the young lady, but he's very loyal and faithful to her. But he had to go do what he had to go do. So I was modding his channel over there. And I told you guys, I've got a whole community over there that they know me very well. We've almost reached our 10,000, and we only need I think 600 more. And then we're off to the races. We had our last video hit 5,000. Oh my God, yes, almost 6,000. We were trying to hit 5, and we went above 5. We almost into the 6,000. I ain't really looked at it, but you got it. I'm gonna tell you guys something, okay? Lisa says, I'm excited. I love snow. Oh, and we're supposed to get some starting at noon. Oh, Lord. See, my husband thinking, hey, Avalanche, how you doing? He's thinking that I'm going to be driving that truck because my car is still in the shop. And he's thinking I'm going to be driving that truck, but no, he's going to have to get up and go take me to work for a minute. I don't really like driving the truck, but not only that, I'm not a good driver in snow. So now I'm really, really scared. So, when I get done doing this workout, hey, Sky Blue, how you doing? Thank you for showing up. We got 9 people in the chat. Please, 7 thumbs up. Please, if you came in, give us a thumbs up. We're going to help our algorithm. We're trying to boost up both channels. We're keeping this channel going because they will take it. If you don't use it, you lose it. So that's why we come on here. And you guys are always, I'm glad that you guys come in, because if you come in, I probably wouldn't work out. I just probably wouldn't. I probably would be just feeling kind of, I'm just being honest with you. You guys, I am an introvert, but this is the only way I can really express myself with people. I don't like people being really close to me, never have. Right, clingy, like touching me or in my face or whatever. I don't like that because I don't know. I guess I'm kind of pretty much germophobic a little bit. But this way, I can be myself and speak what's on my mind. I let everybody speak what's on their mind. I may not be in agreement with everybody, and everybody's not in agreement with me. So that's fine. That's cool. But I just want people to, learn from each other and grow. And if you see something that's not right, or someone say something that not right, doesn't make sense or something, Just correct them. Yeah, I understand they get mad at you. I had people get mad at me last night. I mean, I had phone calls all night long. My husband was looking at me like, you're off the live. You couldn't barely eat your pizza, and you're on the phone. And I was like, yeah, because we had to get some things straight. I had somebody texting me all night telling me that they were going to go to the police. And matter of fact, I need to probably read it because this person is being very aggressive. They were already being aggressive. I thought we were going to calm them down. I spent the whole day. We had a they call it three-way, but actually when you have three people on the phone trying to get an understanding, trying to pipe down a little anger and aggressive, and we got off the phone. Everybody was like, oh, it's all good, I'm good, I'm good. And then next thing I know, I get these texts. I ain't mad, I ain't this, I ain't that. Well, they didn't say they were mad, but they were saying, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that, and this person's lying and I'm not having it, and I'm going to call the police and I'm going to, you know what I said? I said, okay. Okay, I gave them the okay to do whatever they need to do. This is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm telling you. Okay? We've been getting snow off and on since the day after. You know what, Avalanche? I wasn't going to put my car in the shop because I thought it was pretty much over with. And I'm like, I really need my car. But I decided, you know what, some things that's not going my way. My permanent job just warned me that my Sundays are going to be cut off. So I'm like, you guys know I usually work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? They was like, first they called me, and then they was like, oh, SP, guess what? We're changing your hours on Sunday. We're changing your hours on Sunday. Instead of you going in at 10 and getting off at 6, we need you to go in at midnight and get off at 8, which they know I don't really want to do that. Because I've always told them I need to be free for my grandkids if they need me to pick them up or whatever, take them to school or something, or their mom, she's going to school. I want to be free so that if they need me, now I'm just being honest with you. Now I know they ain't gonna need me because my kids are very independent, but just in case they need me, or Pooh Bear needs me, or my grandson, Adrian, if they need me, I'll be like, bring them over. I'll watch them or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And so here's the thing. Yes, we're not having it this morning. You will get deleted. You can't come in here doing stuff like that. Anyway. So, anywho, they call me and tell me, yeah, you need to go in at 12 midnight and get off at 8. Is that okay with you? I'm going to tell you guys something. And then we're just going to talk today for a minute. I mean, sometimes you know stuff, but it really don't register until you see it and how it's really affecting you. It could be your job. It could be your friends. Now, I'm gonna tell you guys something. Some people gonna get irritated with what I'm saying. They're gonna come back and listen to this live. I guarantee it. The people gonna come and listen to this live. And you see 11 people in here, and then later on, you'll come back and it'll be like 40, 50, 60 people done watch this live. Because people that hate you or don't like you, or really they been in your corner, but they really ain't really digging on you, they really just don't like you. They just waiting to, they want to show their power, or they want to, they waiting for you to fall, basically. They say they love you. They don't love you. They don't love you. You can't tell them nothing. They hard head. You can't tell them nothing. I'm telling you. I'm I'm seeing it for myself, but I'm not even surprised, to be honest with you. Anyway, so they're like jobs to me. The jobs like, oh, we just love your work, and you always help out. When nurses call in, you always available. You're taking care of 3 clients. That's just trying to boost you up so you can continue to do what they want you to do. The minute when they got to make a decision. Now, here's the thing. I've never wanted a Sunday job in the first place. Never, ever, ever, ever. These people, and I'm just going to be honest with you, they called me for 3 months straight. 3 months straight. And they called me 3 months straight. And first thing they say is, please, please, please take this client. How you doing, Freddie? Good morning to you. Hey, Misty Blue. And they 3 months. Please take this client. We got to get this baby home. They gave me this sob story about getting this baby home. So finally, I said, okay. Against everything I believe, because first of all, I said, no, I can't do it, because Sunday goes into Monday, and if I'm working till 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and my grandkids need to be at school, or they need to be dropped off, because I know my son goes to work at 7, so I just can't do it, you guys. I just can't do it. I can't do it for you, can't do it for nobody. I don't care what you're talking about. Okay, how much? They was like, please, we give you $2, $3 extra. I said, no. They said, okay, would you do it if you can get off at 6 o'clock in the morning instead of 7? I said, you know what? I could consider it. They said, okay, you can go in at 10 and get off at 6. So I said, okay. Okay, I'll help you guys out. Now, I haven't taken other jobs now. Trust and believe, I do have another job. But at that time, when they offered this job to me, this is like 7, 8 months ago. This is back in June, July, August, maybe about August. I missed a lot of places I could go, went, church, all kind of stuff because of trying to get this baby home. I'm doing them a favor. Yeah, they are paying me, but I'm still actually doing them a favor. Okay? Let's not get it twisted. So, thank you guys for showing up. You're in the chat. 14 people in the chat, 9 thumbs up. If you came in without giving a thumbs up, please give a thumbs up. Help the algorithm. Help the channel. Help the host, you guys. Okay? And it's not that I say that and it's just something I say. It's just I have to get used to saying it because people do forget to come in and give a thumbs up. And I know because I do that sometimes. So don't think that it's just something I say and it just goes over like that. I really mean, I just need you guys to help out the algorithm. Anyway, so, hey Tina, how you doing? Good morning to you. So anyway, they got me working this job for the last 6, 7 months. And I've only missed one day. The reason why I missed that one day, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I didn't tell them. But, so, this other job, I got this other job coming up. They were like, well, you got to do the orientation. The orientation starts on Sunday. And you have to work Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Which I thought, man, how am I going to do that? Because, I don't want to mess up this job. But, so I kind of told the family, I got something I got coming up I need to do. They was like, okay, just you good. And I said, okay. So what I did was, that week came up, I didn't tell my job, though. I waited because something in my gut told me to wait. I'm telling you guys the truth. Something in my gut told me to wait. And so I waited. And then guess what? The other client and their whole family caught COVID. So they were like, you need to quarantine yourself for 5 days. I said, no problem, because I was going to take off work anyway. They was like, you were? I was like, yeah, because I had something I had to do. So I was like, well, I'll work one more day so that we can get all the mess straightened out and I can get them in a planner so that the family will know what to do. And because I don't want to leave them like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You know, the little boy I showed you guys, I'm not going nowhere. They're going to have to go. They're going to have to leave me because I'm not leaving him. I love that little boy. I just do. I just love him. He's just the cutest little thing. And he's a good baby. I'm serious, you guys. I mean, I don't want the child myself, cause I'm too old to be trying to take care of a baby, and he needs a lot of assistance and help and attention, you know. And so, I mean, he needs to be watched 24/7, and I can't do that. But anyway, because he doesn't speak, and so eventually, you know, he might get angry when he can't express himself or communicate. So he's getting taught sign language, but he's starting to speak. That's what I want to tell you guys. He's starting to speak. So these people that have these nonverbal children, most of them can speak. If they can make sound, most of them can speak. But if you're not patient with them at the beginning, then guess what? They don't speak. They never will speak, and they get frustrated, and they understand what they're doing, and they forget it or whatever. But if you have all these speech therapists and and all these people in the places where they need to, that child, and if you have nurses that's in there, helping, just talking to the kid and sounding out the words and playing with, I see a big difference. I see why some kids that's nonverbal, now if they can't make a sound, they just can't speak. It's something wrong with their vocal cords or something. But think about it. A parrot can even speak. Okay? So I'm just being honest with you. I never understood it. I'm just telling you guys what I see. But anyway, this child is now starting to count. He said the word purple one day. That's a two-part word. Purple. Purple. Because he heard the word purple so many times, he tried to say the word, and we looked like, oh, did he just say the word purple? And then he looked at us and he said the word again. So I told the mother, I said, this child is not nonverbal. He can speak. You need to get things in place for him. And she did. And now he's starting to count. Anyway, you guys, I've been rocking with this kid for a long time. So, yeah, I'm really connected. I'm invested. Anyway, so I told him, hey, since the family's got COVID, why don't I just not go to the other patient? Okay, I won't work the Saturday. I'll work Friday just to get the meds right. And then Saturday, I'll chill because I don't need to be around that, and they don't need to be around me. I don't need to be bringing it home, and then my grandson's trying to come over and kick it with me. That messes up everything. So what I'll do is I'll take off for the rest of the week, and my check is going to be small. But they said, okay. So I went to the job interview. Well, it wasn't an interview. It was orientation. I went to the job orientation Sunday night into Monday morning, Monday night into Tuesday morning, and Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. And yes, I got the job. Okay? So, but I don't have to work Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays. I can work whenever. It's a part-time. It's called flex. If you know anything about flex, you make your own hours or your shifts or whatever. You come in when you're available and stuff like that. You got to learn all the jobs so that you can do all the jobs. And this is the first time I've ever had a job like that, but I like it. So when I'm not doing anything, I can go into work. Like today, this morning, I already signed up. But once you sign up, you got to show up. So I had already signed up. If I didn't, matter of fact, I would go ahead and cancel it. But I can't cancel it now because it's, you got to cancel it within 16 hours of your shift. It's too late to cancel it. I should have canceled it yesterday. That's what I should have did. But anyway, I need a little check because things is finna get hard. Okay? So let me tell you what happened. Okay? It's not Girly Bates. It's Gloria Bates. And I'm just reading you guys' comment. Good morning, Marcia. So anyway, I got the job, but I didn't tell them I had got another job. Now, I'm not worried about the pay or anything because I'm going to tell you guys something. It is a good paying job, but it doesn't pay as good as my nursing job. Let's put it like that. It just don't. It's about a good $12 difference. Everybody say, whoa, yeah, okay. I'm just keeping it real with you. But nevertheless, here's the thing. It's a job, and job, anytime that you have any income coming in, that's a good thing, okay? Quit sitting there talking about, I told my husband I would even work at McDonald's. Hey, Jeanette Daniels, how are you doing? Haven't seen you in a long time. How you been? Jeanette is in the building. So anyway, you guys, so I've been doing this little gig on the side here and there, here and there. It ain't really bad, but now that it's snowing, it's just hard to get to because it is really across the town. And I was just doing a little here and there to catch up on stuff because now they're not able to take all my money like they were doing. So now I'm going to be able to have a little check. Because before, you know what? The only reason why I was really working is to paying off that insurance. And I'm so tired and done with that they're like, okay. So I've been working that job. Let me tell you guys what happened. So they called me up and they said, hey, we're changing your hours. You need to go in at 12 midnight and get off at 8. Does that work for you? Now, first of all, they already know that I'm not liking that. I'm not digging that. So what they actually wanted me to do is just say, no, that doesn't work for me. That, I just can't do that. But you know what I said? I said, you know what? It is what it is. Because, see, I need to get caught up on my bills or whatever. So I'm like, okay, cool. Actually, what I was going to do was just work it for a little bit, get caught up, because, I can get caught up really quick now that they're not taking $1,500 out of my check. I can get caught up really quick and then, handle my business because this coming year, that food truck's going to be out there. I know there's some people in there wishing something bad. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because it is what it is. The Lord said that it will be, and I waited for his permission. I waited 10 years. So all the candles and sage or whatever is not going to stop that truck going out. Now, I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. Okay? So anyway, so we're going to do that this year. So anyway, I worked it last Sunday. I went in at 12 midnight, hating it because I'm asleep. I'm in the bed, 10 o'clock, I'm asleep. I have to wake up out of my sleep, put some clothes on, go out the door, walk in somebody's house at midnight. That is not something I like to do, but I did it. The night went by so slow, but I handled it. It was all good. 6 o'clock came. I wasn't feeling it. I was like 2 more hours. Oh, my God. You know how you feel. By this time, I usually be off work. This is not working well. But this is what I got to do. I might do it for a whole month, whatever, 2 months. Get back on track, because now, I don't have that other client that was, in another county. The one that, the kid was beating me up. No. So let's keep this going, keep this moving, So I'm trying to get my mind adjusted to something, which I really not caring for, but I got to do it because I'm behind. I'm getting behind. I got behind because of the insurance. Okay? And I dropped that one client. Remember, you guys? So anyway, they called me yesterday and said, hey, how's it going? I said, it's going. Well, I'm sorry to call you and tell you, but we lost those hours at that client on Sunday. What do you mean you lost the hours on the client on Sunday? Well, they only can have nurses on the weekday and not the weekend. I said, really? Okay. So what you're telling me is I don't have that client anymore. After you guys begged for me to make sure to get this client home, because you couldn't have got that client home unless there was a third shift nurse. And I know that to be true. But now that we got the client home and the client is doing well, you give the hours to these other nurses that would not even try to work that third shift you really wanted. People use you for what they want. And I just kind of laughed. She said, what's so funny, SP? She said, what's so funny? I said, you funny. I said, you're funny. And then she said, what? Excuse me? I beg your pardon? I said, you're funny. I said, you guys begged me to take this client, to get this client home, and now you took all the hours and gave them to your, I hate to say this, your white counterpart. Don't ever tell me that I don't live in this world and I see the discrimination. This is not the first, and it won't be the last. It happens to everybody. And African American people see it all the time. That's why sometimes I don't like talking about it, because we live in this life, this world that is unjust and unfair all day, all the time. We don't need to be reminded of it. That's just the way life is. That's just the way life is. Now, here's the thing, though. Thank God that they do not know I already have another job, or they'd be trying to tear that up too. Because they don't care. They don't care that my bills need to be paid. They don't care my house payment needs to be paid. I need food or whatever. They don't care. They want what they want. When they get what they get and everything gets settled, everybody pick and choose what they want. And whatever you get left with, that's what you get left with. And if you get left with nothing or no hours or no job or no money, no check, they'd be like, I'm sorry, with a smile on their face. Somebody's inviting me to their life. Just the way life is. It is, you guys. It's the way life is. But isn't our God so good that he had already had got me this job that I wasn't even really trying to get. And now that I got it, you know, it's not bad. It's a little bit more. I've never had a labor work job in the last, you might as well say, almost 20 years. But this is why I don't really do a lot of workout anymore, because I got to save all my strength to this job that is a little bit more labor. But she said, I'm in a plant and my hands are wet most of the time. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Good morning to you, Diane. But here's the thing, you guys. I'm doing the job. I have been doing it for about um 3 weeks now, maybe. Let me think. No. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 3 weeks. I think it's 3 weeks. I've been doing it for 3 weeks now. And I got my first check. It helped a lot. It helped a lot. But if I could have kept everything together, I would have got on track in 1 month. But they're trying to make it where I don't be on track. Well, I'm sorry to say, but the God that I serve is like, don't worry, my child. Do not worry. You're going to be okay. You got to listen to that little voice. Don't make it up in your head. But if you really sit back and listen, the Lord tells you, don't worry. You're okay. Don't worry about tomorrow. You got enough to deal with today. Get through today. Tomorrow will take care of itself. That's in the Bible. But I don't quote scriptures because they sound good. I learned from back in the day, because back in the day, there's nothing new today. This stuff is not new. So crying and complaining about how people are treating you, or you see the disadvantage, it's not nothing new. It's nothing new. The only thing new is the date and the time. That's it. And maybe it's happening to you instead of somebody else. And you're not reading it, you're living it. You guys understand what I'm saying? This is why we do talk about the Bible. But then some people come in here and they say, well, you ain't no Bible scholar. I never said I was a Bible scholar, and neither are you, period. But you know what? The Lord said he is in the midst where there's 2 or 3 that come together in his name. See what I'm saying? So you ain't got to listen to me, and I don't care if you do or if you don't. You know what I'm saying? I be wanting clarity. And thank God that I asked for it yesterday, because guess what? Somebody came with that answer. I was asking because I knew somebody had the answer. I knew they had the answer. Don't call me crazy. I'm going to get that answer. I'm going to get that answer. And I got it because I wanted it. Because there's always going to be a reason why God pulls people together. They don't just pull people together to say hi. He pulls people together to recognize him. Especially if you're talking about him. That's what it's all about. It ain't about you and me. When you want to learn something new, somebody's going to have that answer. See, I asked that answer in this chat. I think we got up to 19, 20 people in here. Could nobody answer it. There was somebody in the chat listening. There was somebody in the chat listening. And I guarantee you, I promise you, they gave me the answer. And I appreciate that. Because guess what? You cannot give me partial of something and then just can't answer something and then expect me to go gung-ho, hardcore for something I don't get, I don't understand. I'll be telling my teacher, you know why I learn? Because I don't if I got a question and I try to get an answer from you and you can't give me the answer, then I'm looking at you crazy, and we're going to ask that question again and again and again, and then you need to direct me to somebody, or if I'm not understanding it, I need to go get me a tutor, or maybe you're not the right teacher. Maybe you don't understand it. Maybe that's why you can't tell it to me. Tell me. And then that's when you start growing. And so when people come and try to tell you something that don't make sense, guess what? You know. You don't have to sit there and be like, I just wanted to be nice. No, because I guarantee you, if you keep putting dumb thoughts and stupidity in your mindset because you don't want to be asking a person what are they talking about and not letting just anything go in your ear gate, you're going to be dumbfounded like them. You see what I'm saying? Gloria said, I was told many years ago the dumbest questions is the ones you don't ask. You're going to be dumbfounded just like them. And then you'll be sitting there going, oh, it's okay. I didn't know. Ha, 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 ha. No, it's not cute. It's not funny. We're too old to be making these terrible mistakes. Our kids rely on us when they need help to be efficient in what we're saying. And they ask us a question. And, we used to tell the kids, and the kids say, well, go take a shot. Why? And then you say, because I said so. Now, I'm not going to ask my God stuff like that. But people are not God. So I do need to ask why. Because my life, my destiny of what happens to me in the afterlife of this depends on it. My kids' life and their destiny depends on me also. We're all connected. I don't want to tell my kids something just because it was just told to me. So then you got some people, they start showing their colors. Oh, yeah, I already see it. I know exactly who they are. It don't bother me, though. It don't bother me at all. It's weird, though. You can care about them, and then they can tell you that they care about you. But in all reality, they really don't. No, they don't. Yep. Sad, but it's true. That's life, though. That's life. And I'm going to just keep a rocking now. I'm going to keep a rocking. But this new job, like I said, I could put in a lot of hours or I can do a little hours. I've been doing just a little bit of hours learning this stuff. And like I said, it's not really hard. It's just learning stuff as you go. And it's cool, though. I hate that I have to go to work today because I'd only signed up for a couple of hours. I didn't sign up for a lot. But if I knew that I wasn't going to, well, I am working this Sunday. I'm going to tell you the reason why. Because the baby boy that I do take care of, his nurse is, she's taking off this Sunday. So it's not going to mess up my monies yet. But they thinking, let me tell you what they thinking. They thinking, oh, she's hard up. Let's go give her our messed up. See, you know what? Our messed up clients, our messed up hours. Like she'll take anything. She's like Mikey. No, the heck I'm not. I wish I would. I guarantee you. I tell you what I'm gonna do though. I tell you what I'm gonna do. What I am gonna do. When I get off work today, I'm going to tell you what I am going to do. You guys, y'all need to be listening because I'm a warrior 100%. I'm going to go put my application in. And I'm not walking in the door. I'm going to just come home, get on the internet, and I'm going to put my application in to these places that's giving a $7,000 bonus, sign-on bonus. And I might tell that job that, you know what, you guys got me twisted. I may do it all at the same time. How about that? I'm being honest with you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm lying? You watch your see? And then I'll be like, I'm working at a nursing home. Y'all gonna be like, SB, you done went to a nursing home? Yeah, I got that $7,000 bonus, and plus I only gotta work for 90 days. And I might stay in there if I like it. I ain't gonna say nothing to them. And if the hours ain't right, guess what? I'll just quit. I'm serious. You guys see what I'm saying? I'll just quit. I'm for real, too. Yep, that's what I do. Because this new job, I got a 401k. This job I don't have a 401k. Oh, Lord, I'm tripping. If I would have had a 401k and I've already been there I've been there with this job for like 6, 7 years. Do you know that would have been about $10,000, $20,000 already saved up? Crazy stuff. I have to go wake up my husband because he think he not taking me to work, but I think he is. Because I don't think I can drive in this stuff with that truck. You know? Things happen for a reason. So sometimes when things happen, you can't get really angry about it, you guys. Anyway, hold on. Yep, I had to turn on the light for a minute. So, let me look at my book. For those of you that don't want me to read, that's fine, but I will. I'm going to read a little bit of the Bible. My last 15 minutes. Chapter 2, Genesis. Thus the heavens and the earth and all the host of them was finished. And the seventh day God ended his work which he had done, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and sacrificed it, because in it he rested from all his work which God had created and made. This is the history of the heavens and the earth when they are created in the day that the Lord God made the earth and the heavens, before any plant of the field was in the earth, and before any herb of the field had grown, for the Lord God had not caused it to rain on the earth, and there was no man to till the ground. And there was no man to till the ground. But a mist went up from the earth and watered the whole face of the ground. But a mist went up from the earth and watered the whole face of the ground. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground and breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and man became a living being. The Lord God planted a garden eastward in Eden, and there he put the man whom he had formed. And out of the ground the Lord God made every tree grow that is pleasant to the sight and good for food. The tree of life was also the midst of the garden, and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Now a river went out of Eden to water the garden, and from there it parted and became 4 river heads. The name of the first is Fihon. Fishon. It is the one which skirts the whole land of Havilah, which there is gold. In the gold of that land is good, and the oxen stones are there. The name of the second river is Gihon. It is one which goes around the whole land of Cush. The name of the third river is Hiddekel. It is one which goes towards the east of Assyria. The fourth river is the Euphrates. I guess I'm saying that right. Euphrates. I'm going to have to look that up. I have to look that up and see how to pronounce that word. Euphrates. Then the Lord God took the man and put him in the garden of Eden to tend and keep it. And the Lord God commanded the man, saying, of every tree of the garden you may freely eat, but of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil you should not eat. For in the day that you eat of it, you shall surely die. And the Lord God said, it is not good that man should be alone. I will make him a helper comparable, not compatible, comparable. There's a difference from comparable and compatible. He said, I will make him a helper comparable to him. Comparable. Out of the ground the Lord God formed every beast of the field and every bird of the air and brought them to Adam to see what he would call them. And whenever Adam called each living creature, that was its name. So Adam gave name to all cattle, to the bird of the air, and to the beasts of the field. But for Adam there was not found a helper comparable to him. And the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall on Adam, and he slept, and he took one of his ribs and closed up the flesh in its place. Then the rib which the Lord God had taken from man, he made into a woman, and he brought her to the man. And Adam said, this is now bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and they should become one flesh. And they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed. That is all of chapter 2. And I stopped. That took us 10 minutes to read all of chapter 2 of Genesis. Comparable. I want to look something up real quick. Hold on, let me get my other phone. Because I know somebody going to get mad at me, but I'm not trying to do anything or say anything. I'm just doing a little study, a little bit. We got 10 more minutes. So I like to look up stuff. I do. Yes. Oh, yes. Alrighty. Anyway. So, Suri has outright what? Hold on. What's this talking about? Somebody done wrote me a whole who this person is. Oh my goodness. This goes on for days and days. Well, hold on. Hold on. Okay. I'll have to look at that later. Hey, good morning. Good morning to you, Sonia Watts. Good morning to you. Um, Comparable definition. Able to be liked to another similar, of equivalent quality, worthy of comparison. Nobody is comparable with this athlete. Comparable. Translation and more definition. What does comparable mean? Comparable means similar in some respect, and so able to be compared in order to show difference and similarities. Okay? So cars comparable with each other's in terms of fuel consumption. Comparable, able to be compared or worthy of compare. Compare. What is the difference? Comparable and compatible. I want to know what the difference is. And adjectives, the difference between comparable and compatible is the comparable is buyable, while comparable is able to be compared. Does comparable means equivalent? As nouns, the difference between comparable and equivalent is that comparable is something suitable for comparison, while equivalent is equal. So comparable is something suitable for comparison. Is comparable singular or plural? What does not comparable mean? Can comparable be plural? What is the difference between equal and comparable? And adjectives, the difference between equal and comparable is that equal is labeled the same in all aspects, while comparable is able to be compared to. I'm still. And adjectives, the difference between comparable and compatible is that comparable is buyable. Compatible, and comparable is able to be compared. Compatible is buyable. I don't understand that. You would say it as comparable. Okay. I was talking to my boyfriend about this, but I wanted to get some more opinions. Comparable can be pronouns as comparable. The two punctuations in questions are IPA. Okay. What's your discussions? Is word stressed rather than the word stressed is a comparable or comparable. The New Oxford American Dictionary reports that the correct punctuation and the standard English is with the stress of the first syllable rather than the second. A pronoun. It is comparable. So the pair. It is more consistent with the similar adjectives ending in a bowl, and that it emphasizes is the syllable before the able. There are cases to be made for the changing of the root word, and words when they are changed from one part of speech to another. In this case, a verb to an adjective. Explains. Example of other changes are complementary. Okay. Comparable makes way more sense. Comparable. Since you are comparing. Comparable. Disregards the first letter. So it's not spelled Comprair, you guys. That's why I was looking at it. It is spelled Comprable. And that's weird because it's still comparable. It's still the same word, but it's not spelled the way we spell it with an I. Pair. That's why I was looking it up. If anybody wanted to know. I mean, it's still spelled comparable. You're going to still pronounce it that way. But I was seeing, was there something different about it or something? Anyway, I'm not getting all down into all of that stuff. A pronoun. It is comparable. It is more consistent with other similar adjectives in an able, and that it emphasizes is the syllables before the ABL. Comparable. Okay. This is just another potato question. What you're discussing is word stress, whether the word stressed is as. Okay. That's what I wanted to know. See, you guys, y'all don't see little stuff like that. Y'all just read it and just say, Amendment. The users provide punctuations set for roll has 7 punctuations for comparable. The 2 punctuations which are pronounced alike, number 2, are rated 3. The rest, which are pronounced like 1, are rated 0, 1, or 2. No dictionary I looked in lists pronunciations to first, nor does any supports different meanings for different punctuations. Generally speaking, one is the traditional and impeachable correct punctuations is commonly used, but if you use it, you should not be surprised if you are criticized or corrected. Okay. So, okay. Anyway, good morning, Cherise. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Just looking at why was something spelled a certain way, because it doesn't spell it. We just don't spell comparable that way. It can be pronounced comparable, which is how I usually pronounce it. Comparable. Wow, that's weird. Anyway, you guys, we're done with chapter 2 already. Anybody got anything that they want to announce, say, get off the chest? So, I was just telling you guys earlier about everybody goes through stuff, and everybody's going to go through stuff. Don't ever think that you're exempt from it. You may look at somebody else's life and say, oh, her life is so great, or her life, she got it made. Don't look at my life, because I ain't got it made. I got to wake up this old man in a minute, and he done already told me 15 times he ain't taking me to work. He's like, you just going to have to get another strike. No, we got to work together, Papa. We got to work together. I wouldn't have had a problem getting up and getting in that truck and going and doing what I got to do, but it's snow on the ground now. You know what I'm saying? So, that's what's up. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to get off of here. Good morning to you guys. Make sure you go in through your day, having a good day. Don't let nobody get you down. Let me tell you, if you have friends that's looking at your life and not really supporting you or not really being there for you, that's fine. It won't be the first time. It won't be the last time. Just, sometimes you just gotta just not even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Just keep doing what you need to do. Especially when things go down. That's when my kids, like everything's good. They like, hey mama, oh mama, I call you mama, I love you mama. Mama, what you think about this? Mama, we coming over. Okay. Things go down and they be like, well, you need to just find you something to do. And hollering at you, screaming at you, you be like, dang. Now, if I had $50 million, you'd be all over here in my face. For real. Now I ain't got two nickels to rub together. You don't even talk. That's people are like that. People are like that. People are like that. But you ain't got to show them nothing. You let them stay in their miserable place. So when you do come up, you don't sit there and say, well, where was you or such and such. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Just keep being you. They know you know. They know. You know. Because they feeling some kind of way. They know. You know. That they ain't even worth your time, really, to be honest with you. My kids know it. Yeah. Especially family. Especially family. You guys understand what I'm saying? Everything in the world be done happen to them. It'd be like, I ain't heard from you. I ain't seen you. You ain't called. Oh, I was this. Oh, I was that. I got a life. I'm doing this. You be like, hey, okay. Okay. Sometimes you be like, then when you back off, they be like, what's wrong with you? You be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to go lay down. You need to go lay down too. Go correct yourself. Some of them will correct themselves, some of them won't. That's just the way it is. Life goes on, you guys. Life goes on. Don't feel bad. She said, get some money. Yes. You guys, you know what? It never fails that. There's always going to be a turn around that corner. You never know. You never know. People give up on you so quick and easily. I got a life too. I got this going on, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. It's all good. Ain't nothing wrong in my life. I'm just, like I said, I would have been, I'm going to be honest with you guys. Had that news come to me yesterday, and I didn't already have this job, I would have been mad. They would have got the business probably. But God always have something already lined up for me. And I'm going to be honest with you. I was not really trying to get a job. I was playing on the internet one night at work, and I had talked to the lady that I was talking to, and she had told me that they had openings and stuff, and they had some good insurance. So I said, "Oh, let me put some in." And it was one of those things where you could put a quick application in because your stuff is already online. So I just clicked on it, and next thing I know, they sent me an email and said, "Come in for an interview." That's how easy. That's how good God is. That's how easy it was. I didn't do anything extra. I didn't send them no information. I didn't tell them nothing about my history of work or what I've been doing or anything. Next thing I know, I had an interview. Next thing I know, I went to the interview, and they were taking pictures for my badge and everything. They got the picture for the badge and everything. They said, show up. And that's how that worked. I really didn't put no effort into it. And it's a lifesaver right now. To be honest with you, I'm just telling you. That's a lifesaver, you know. Because had not I had it, I don't know what I would be doing. Anyway, you guys, our hour is up. Our hour is up. I hope it helped somebody. I was glad to see Jeanette in the building. Jeanette is in there. She said, Jeanette, I'm asking because I have a sister-in-law with the same name. Oh, she's trying to talk to Jeanette for a minute. All right. Anyway, you guys, I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to go get some work done for the day. Just a little bit of work. Oh, wow. All right, you guys, let's get our day started. Let's go into this day. All right, I'll see you guys later. Be good.